And then that'll be it. So far it's quiet, and I think they're here. I think it's nice though.
Hello, sir. Can I help you?
What's that?
Can I help you?
I was looking around. Just.
Can I ask why you're filming our facility?
Looks pretty cool actually because of the wash and everything. Kind of curious of how this whole thing began, you know.
Okay. You want to come up here and chat with me a little bit? Do you mind?
Am I detained or?
I just need to talk to you because you've been filming our officers in and out, so I just wanted to
And I can't do that?
with that. Huh?
And I can't do that? I mean, I was in a public area, so.
Okay. What's your name?
I don't want to give you my name unless I'm being threatened of arrest, so. Am I under arrest or is it?
You're not under arrest. What's your name? Why are you filming our facility?
I just told you, I like the history around this place right here.
Okay. Well, while you're talking to me, you got a baton here. I'm just going to hang on to it.
Why are you touching me?
While I'm talking to you, okay?
Why are you touching me?
It's for my safety while I'm chatting with you.
Well, I'm here.
Okay.
I'm not going to do any harm with you guys.
Okay.
So, what's the name and badge number?
It's 51079. And what was your name?
What was your name?
It's Sergeant Buchanan.
Badge number?
I already gave it to you.
Okay. What's your name and badge number?
I'm sorry, sir. I'm having a hard time hearing you.
What's your name and badge number?
Sure. My name's Officer Apodaca. My badge number is 100040.
Alright. I just want to know why she touched me.
I just walked out here. I don't know what's going on.
I'm just over here doing a story.
Okay.
Trying to, you know, in a public area, try to record everything around here. I mean, I saw this wash right here and said, it's pretty cool. You know, I don't want to know what this whole thing started. Like the wash is being here or the police station was here first. That's all I was trying to figure out. To look around in public areas.
Okay.
So you touching me,
Alright guys, welcome back. What you're about to see is another hard reminder that power doesn't always reward integrity. In this video, a man lawfully filming in a public space is approached, questioned, and pressured without cause. Instead of respecting constitutional rights, officers immediately treat curiosity as suspicion. This sets a stage for a confrontation where authority moves faster than logic, and control replaces conversation before facts are even considered.
I want to know why. Because you think I'm a threat? Because I'm doing the story, or?
You've got a baton on your hip, sir.
Yeah, it's for protection, not from you guys.
That I'm safe and that you're safe. We don't have any
trust me,
issues.
that's why I'm right here,
Okay.
you know, away from you.
Okay.
You know the house counter is from the west?
Can you explain to me why you're filming over here?
They're from the west. It's a white house.
Because I like to film in public areas, so public area, right?
Okay. Well, I'm going to detain you right now. So while we investigate, okay?
Really?
I don't know what's going on.
In a public area, I'm being detained.
Okay,
Now my
so we're
backpack's...
gonna figure that out. I don't want your camera to get broken. I'm just going to hold on to it. I'm recording this incident as well.
There's breakable stuff in there, you know that, right? I have more cameras in the backpack.
Okay.
This is ridiculous. In a public area.
All right, we'll figure out what's going on.
But right now I'm detaining you until we figure out what's going on. Okay, I'm going to hang on to this while I'm talking to you.
Alright, do not consider searches and seizures.
Alright, he's going to hang on to your backpack. We're going to walk up here.
I'm not considering any searches or seizures.
Okay, I'm not searching you. I am going to pat you down for any further weapons. Do you have any more weapons on you?
Yeah, we're just trying to start it. I have 3 boxes in my backpack just because of the
I'm going to check, make sure.
You put it this way, please?
Yeah, you got it. Mine's pointing this way too. You a First Amendment auditor or something?
Public areas. That's all
I
it's
hear you.
doing.
I hear you. I'm a Vikings fan too. I know it doesn't mean much to you right now, but
It's the first time I've ever been detained.
As the interaction unfolds, the filmer calmly explains he's documenting public surroundings and local history. No threats, no resistance. Yet officers escalate anyway. Personal space is violated, property is touched, and the tone shifts from inquiry to dominance. Instead of asking clear questions or verifying facts, enforcement leans on intimidation tactics, showing how quickly lawful behavior can be reframed as a problem when cameras make officials uncomfortable.
So what's the issue here?
Well, you're on our facility. You're videotaping police operations.
I was in a public area.
So,
I wasn't. You said I was in a public area.
I was told you were over here, standing on our property, filming.
So this sidewalk over there?
Over here, yeah.
I know the sign is right there, but I didn't go past the sign.
Okay.
So
We're going to review our cameras, and if we got some wrong information, and that indeed is the case, and as I understand it, you might be out of handcuffs here in a second. But it sounds like a crime was reported to us that you were trespassing on.
I was not trespassing.
Okay, well that's what was reported to us, right?
I didn't go past the
So
sign.
we got to investigate it if it's reported to us, right? We can't take anybody's side in anything like that. So that's why you're detained today.
I know you guys got cameras everywhere, so check those.
I'm going to be checking them. I don't know how to work the system, but I'm going to find somebody who does. And we're going to be working on that. Okay.
What's your name, sir?
I'm not giving them a name.
Okay.
I did nothing wrong.
Okay.
Nothing wrong.
Right here, man. If you're just out here filming, it's obviously a public area.
So can
you're right.
Down the track?
So the track is public as well, but
Yeah.
what it sounds like was reported to my sergeant is that you were on our private drive past the no trespassing signs.
While you're detained, I'm going to go verify that information, okay? I'll be right back, okay? Proceed to stand by.
And back there, I was lifting that up so I could look over the wall.
Sorry, say it again?
I lift that up so I could look over the wall. That's about it.
Look over this wall or?
This wall over here,
Okay.
where the track is.
Okay.
Things take a serious turn when a man is detained first and questioned later. Handcuffs come out before evidence does. Officers justify this not by his actions, but by unrelated incidents from the past involving other people. That's the danger right there. Punishing someone for what others once did. Rights don't disappear because of fear. Yet fear is exactly what's driving enforcement in this moment.
I hear you, man. Like, you're able to do your First Amendment auditor thing, man. I don't have to talk to many people out here that have done that at this station, and we've had no problems. Sounds like what was reported to us is it was a crime. If there was no crime actually committed, and it was a misunderstanding or miscommunication on our part, then we're going to apologize and take you out of handcuffs in just a moment.
First time being in handcuffs, actually.
Sorry, what's that?
This is my first time being in handcuffs, actually.
Okay. Hopefully it's just for another minute.
I've been the one on downtown, the major one.
The main station, yeah, 270 South Stone.
Yeah, they don't do shit like this.
I hear you, man, and it sounds like we wouldn't be putting you in handcuffs if we didn't have the report that you were trespassing on the private drive.
I did not witness
Because this isn't anything that we're saying you did, but we, for whatever reason, have had people try and sneak in that drive. We had somebody a couple months ago, we don't know how they got in our secure lot, but they were in our secure lot, like walking around and scoping out our cars and stuff like that, but they weren't on the cameras. They had either jumped over the back wall or snuck in through one of the gates, but they had been there. We reviewed cameras for hours. He had been back there for like 3 hours, like hiding under cars and stuff like that. So we've had security issues here, which is obviously concerning. I'm not saying you did any of that, but you can understand like how that kind of puts us in that frame of mind when we get, hey, there's some dude walking in a private drive back here. Hey, now he's out front. And my sergeant came out to talk to you for that reason.
So what's that private property line at? I know there's a track, and there's like a little bit of dirt right there on the side. Is that your property too?
Next to the track?
Yeah, next to the track's a little like
I just
like
talk
dirt?
to people out there. I don't really push it.
While detained, the man remains composed, repeatedly asserting that he stayed in publicly accessible areas. Cameras are everywhere, and the truth is only minutes away, yet he remains in cuffs. Officers acknowledge uncertainty, admit confusion, and still keep him restrained. This is a core issue. Freedom delayed is freedom denied. Accountability shouldn't require humiliation or physical restraint to reach
If
the
they're
truth.
like on the private drive walking, I've stopped people trying to come in our gates many times.
That right here, I'm talking about this corner.
Do you want me to pick that up so it doesn't get damaged? Yeah, you got it. Is there a way for me to set this up so I don't have to...
Yeah, just put, you have the 3 legs right there?
Oh, these are 3 legs?
Yeah, 3 legs, just pull it out.
Well, that's pretty sweet, dude.
Yeah, it doesn't have the 3 rocks in my back. Yeah, it's like
Well, it's not going to fall over like that, right?
No.
It's fine?
That's fine.
Okay. I don't want to damage anything. Do you think that's okay?
That's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, this all went around. It's a little bit of dirt right there on this track right here. Is your guys' or?
Which area are we talking about? Are we talking
Well, I
about
can't really point because it's like this area right here.
on the back side there?
Yeah, where the gate is, but like the back.
So it's technically all
Like a track.
property of the facility of the city of Tucson.
The track is?
But as far as not necessarily the track,
Okay,
but I'm
that's how
talking
it was.
about specifically like this private drive and
This
like
right
once you
here,
go through
I
the
was
gates.
behind the sign.
Sorry, what's that?
I was behind the sign, on the side right here.
Oh, behind the sign this way or behind the sign that way?
That way.
Behind the sign on the.
Yeah.
On
The street.
All right, it sounds like once we clarify that, we'll take you out of cuffs in just a moment. I'm fine with you walking around the whole station, filming everything. It sounds like we had a report that you were on the private drive.
Obviously, she was a little aggressive.
Sorry, what's that?
I said, obviously, she was a little aggressive.
Okay. Like I said, man, I had just walked up, so I don't really know what happened before I got there, right? I just heard her say on the radio she was out with somebody on the front gangplank or...
Eventually, reality catches up. Officers review footage, speak to witnesses, and confirm what should have been obvious from the start. No crime occurred. The detention was based on misinformation and assumptions. The handcuffs come off and apologies follow. But apologies don't erase the violation. A citizen should never have to endure restraint just to prove innocence while exercising constitutionally protected activity.
Grid or whatever, and I just came out here to make sure she was okay. I didn't know what was going on. So whatever she got before I was involved, she got
Her
before.
my stuff, she can't do that. Unless she has probable cause.
What's that?
Unless you grab my stuff, you can't do that.
Well, you can be detained for reasonable suspicion, but it's
What's
not...
the crime, though? That's my
Trespassing. That's what we had reported to us.
That's not trespass.
Well, if
Have it all
you
on
indeed
camera,
did
too.
not trespass, or even if you did, we might just warn you. If we look up on cameras, I'm not saying you're lying. I'm just saying,
And I was pretty much up the curb.
for instance, we looked on cameras and saw you. Oh, you were actually past the sign.
Oh,
you were close to the.
it's not a sign,
I'm
but
just
the
giving
curb
you for
right there.
instance. We're just having a conversation, right? So,
I can even show you guys
we
about
end up talking to our witness or whoever told us about this, and they say, "Oh, he was past the thing, past the sign." We look at video cameras, see you're past the sign. We might just tell you like, "Hey, don't do that again."
With the amount of handcuffs, I can show you guys where I was.
Okay. I hear you. We're trying to talk to the witness to try and speed that up. We're trying to get you out of cuffs as soon as possible. Oh, yeah.
Hello, sir. How are you? Okay. Name and badge number?
Huh?
Name and badge number?
41820.
Thank you.
It's Officer Dial, like the soap.
So he was just doing a First Amendment audit, walking around filming. What, at least as I understand it, was reported to Sarge is that he was on the private drive back here.
I was behind the sign.
So, yeah, I told him if he indeed was behind the sign, we're going to take kind of handcuffs for this moment.
Sounds good.
Just so you know where we're at.
Nobody come here like this?
What's up?
Nobody comes here with a camera like this?
It does happen from time to time, yeah.
This is why public trust keeps breaking down. Qualified immunity allows rights violations to end with a simple sorry and no consequences. That imbalance creates a system where force comes before facts. And that's exactly why knowing your rights matters. Support channels that document the truth. Share these stories. Stay informed. And always remember, cameras protect citizens when authority forgets its limits.